That's not a knife. That's a knife. Welcome back, everybody. Faithful EDC here with you today. Today we've got the Remette Kestrel. Let's check this box out here. Got a nice little sleeve. Remette on the packaging. If you take this little strap and pull from the bottom, I see a lot of people will absolutely destroy these boxes getting into them. Nice Remette branded pouch here. We have a microfiber and the bag that the knife comes in. Great presentation from Remette there on the box and everything else that comes inside there. It does say down below Remette Kestrel RTPO TAC E. So great presentation. Looks like we have a Timascus inlay. Check out those colors there. Timascus inlays on the front. We have a Timascus pocket clip and Timascus inlays back here on the back. We do have anodized titanium pivot collar and thumb studs on both sides. We do have milled titanium DLC coated scales here. We have a titanium back spacer with a lanyard hole. Really nice. We have flipper tab and a thumb stud for deployment. This being a frame lock, I've got to be very careful with how I open it because I usually, slow it down by putting the brakes on it. But there we go. Got it opened. Check that out. They call this a reverse tanto. Kind of looking like a sheep's foot to me, but reverse tanto or a sheep's foot. So we have a DLC coated scales. We have DLC coated S35VN blade steel with a DLC finish as well. This here is a hardness of 59 to 61 HRC. We have some nice jimping up top. We have a little bit of a choke up point right here to where you can utilize that, and then your hand will sit farther up here. Very nice overall. So yeah, really nice blade, really nice handle. Feels good even if you aren't choking up on it. This mill work, machine work, whatever you want to call it, out here on the bottom feels so good in your hand for cutting. And then if you're choking up, you can get out there a little bit farther on that jimping. As always, be careful with this choil area of the blade. It can and will bite you if you're not careful. With it being frame lock, let's see if I can do the thumb studs here and get it to open. Nope, put the brakes on it. See, that's my problem, is I can't get my hands out of the way, my fingers out of the way to utilize the You're seeing it live, folks. This is how I deal with frame locks. If it doesn't have a reverse or a blade hole, if it doesn't have a blade hole for deployment with a frame lock, that one's not a good example. I'll have to look. This one here is coming up shortly, so this one here is a frame lock. If it doesn't have a blade hole for deployment with that frame lock, it's very difficult for me to use a flipper tab. I'm even doing it on this. So flipper tab or blade hole is my preference for frame locks because I just struggle so bad with the frame lock on these thinner knives. So with a thin knife this way, it's very difficult for me to find a way to hold the knife and utilize the flipper tab and this thumb stud. There we go. I kind of got it, but not really. So there you go. You see what my issues are. You've seen it before. So I don't remember if I touched on this. S35VN. This is a hollow grind. So it's not just flat. There's actually a belly in the blade here. So that is why I have this out. This one here is mine. and this one here is a pass-around knife. So these are the only two knives other than a slip joint that I have that are hollow grind. So I don't have very many hollow grinds. I kind of prefer high flat grinds or full flat grind blades. But the hollow grinds are definitely nice as well. Makes them super slicey, really easy to cut pretty much anything with it, since it is thinner behind the edge than it would be on the surface there. As you can see, zero issues cutting through cardboard, zero issues cutting through paper. Get this junk out of the way here. Overall, this is an absolute beautiful knife. Yeah, it looks so nice. DLC coated handles, Timascus inlays, anodized titanium pivot collar and thumb stud. Then here on the back, you have the full Timascus pocket clip there. Pocket clip is good for not only for like khaki shorts or jeans, but it does work good with ball shorts, basketball shorts, soft shorts, whatever you want to call them. Have been testing it with those today, so it does work just fine. Get this blade wiped off here from my fingerprints from touching on it. That DLC coating makes it really hard to get scratches, but it also attracts finger oils, skin oils, and stuff like that. This is running on caged ceramic ball bearings, so super smooth. And then, of course, drop shut action. We have everything on this basically except for the blade and the screws. So we have stainless steel or a steel screw, and then the S35 VN, which is a stainless as well. Everything else is either titanium or Timascus, which is still titanium. So a lot of titanium on this guy. Really nice. Let's look at it compared to this Thoth here. With this Thoth, you have full tie back, reverse bolster basically. So it's a 80s camo carbon on the bolsters and titanium on the back. And same thing back here, 80s camo on the bolster, titanium on the back. This one here just has the Timascus inlays. So that's why I'm having issues with the opening of this knife. This Remette Kestrel. Sorry, I keep forgetting that name. It's a hard one for me to remember for some reason. It is on the small side, on the smaller side, just a hair over 4 inches closed. And then let's get these guys open. The Concept Thoth, the Remette Kestrel, and the Paramilitary 2 here. So there we go as far as size comparisons. And then I'm going to bring my, get rid of this. This was here for demonstration of the hollow grind blades, seeing how that was been reviewed before in the past. Let's see. You're almost exactly the same length as a full number 2 pencil and about 2 inches longer than a Sharpie there. But let's get into some actual measurements on this guy, and then we'll check the weight out and do some final thoughts. Closed, you're looking at 4 5/16. Sorry, I said 4 1/4 earlier. So 4 5/16 closed. You have a cutting edge of 2 7/8. You have an overall blade length of 3 3/16. And tip to toe, you're looking at 7.5 inches. So not terrible on size length. It's the height. So it's this dimension here that I struggle with. Yes, they're nicer to carry in your pockets. They're thinner. They're, easier to carry in your pockets and give you more room. But then I have issues with the deployment of the flipper tab and the thumb stud with it being frame lock. we're going to go ahead and weigh this guy. You're looking at 3.65 ounces, so not bad with all the titanium Timascus that it has on it. I just can't get the thumb studs to work. Maybe if I hold it left-handed. Yep. I don't open anything left-handed, and I can open this knife way easier left-handed because of the frame. So I'm going to continue to struggle on the frame locks with thinner profile titanium frame locks here, and you all can continue watching me struggle. This guy here currently is running $346.96. That is a lot of money for a pocket knife. You are getting a lot of titanium. You're getting Timascus, which is not cheap. Titanium's not cheap. You're getting DLC on the handle, DLC on the blade. That is not cheap. You're getting a hollow grind on the blade. That's not cheap. So all in all, it's pretty appropriately priced. If you ask me, yes, it is very expensive. No, it is not for me because I can't get the frame lock down, and I would rather own something else that I can actually open on a regular basis. So, not a terrible little knife. It is very expensive, but it's just not one that's going to fit my style of knife that I need to be able to comfortably carry this on a daily basis and be able to utilize it correctly. That's what I got for you guys today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and checking this video out. Don't forget, down below in the description, I have a link with all of my affiliate links. I have a web page. It's Beacon's page down below. Has all my affiliate links for Olight, for HX Outdoors, Atwood Rope Manufacturing, SRM, QSP, Concept and Tenable, and then of course Lone Star Knife and Supply. Guys, if you guys like the TRM Atom or Neutron like I showed yesterday, or the Atom like I've had on many of my videos before, go check out Lone Star Knife and Supply. It is a small business down in Texas, probably the #1 online knife store that I've shopped with. Super cool guy. He's got all kinds of made in the USA options as far as knives to buy. So go check him out. Use my link. That'll go to help my channel grow, and also still take you directly to his webpage. So that's what I got for you all today. Thank you very much for your time. And as always, take care of yourselves, and God bless.